Good morning student, welcome to mathematics class. So in today's video we are going to solve question from exercise 7.1. So in this question three figures have been given and beneath each figure a fraction has been represented. So in the previous video we had studied that a fraction represents a part of something. Suppose here we have fraction 1 by 6, it means that an object has been divided into 6 equal parts and we are representing one. So here in the three figure we have to set the portion of the figure which this fraction represent. So in the first figure we have 1 by 6, in second figure we have 1 by 4 and in the third figure we have 4 by 9. So here we have 1 by 6. So when we say 1 by 6 we mean that the circle has been divided into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is correct, the circle has been divided into 6 equal parts and we have to represent one part. So we will set any one sector of the circle. So suppose if we set this region of the circle, sector, it is known as sector. So if we set one sector of a circle, it will represent a fraction 1 by 6. 1 by 6 of circle. Now we come to second figure. Second figure is a triangular figure, it is a polygonal shaped figure and here we have to represent a fraction 1 by 4. So first we will identify whether the figure has been divided into 4 equal parts or not. So here the number of equal parts are 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 4 parts that we have been given are equal and if you set any one part out of 4 parts, it will represent a fraction 1 by 4. Suppose we set this part. So this represents a fraction 1 by 4. Now we come to third question. In third question we have a rectangular shaped figure and it has been divided into 9 equal parts and the fraction that is below the figure is 4 by 9. So we have to represent 4 shaded parts that will represent altogether 4 by 9. So this is the first part that we are going to set. This is the first part that we are going to set. This is second part. This is third part. And this is fourth part. So now we can say that the shaded part represent 4 by 9 of rectangular figure. So student, this was the first question. Now we'll solve next question. So student, this is another question and in this question we have to identify the error if any. So here also we have three figures and below each figure a fraction is there and this fraction represents the shaded portion of the figure. So we have to identify whether this fraction really represents the shaded figure or it is a mistake. So in the first figure it is given that the shaded figure represent 1 by 4. So student, the answer will be it is wrong because when we say 1 by 4 of any figure or any shape of the object, we mean that the figure has been divided into 4 equal parts and one represent the one single part out of 4 parts. So here if we take into consideration the 4 part which the figure has been divided, that is the first part, second part and third part. So here the first, second and third, the figure has been divided into third part and this region doesn't represent 1 by 4. So this is wrong because the figure has been must be divided into 4 equal parts, then only it will represent 1 by 4. But in reality here the figure has been divided into 3 parts. So this is wrong. So this will be wrong. It doesn't represent the shaded region doesn't represent 1 by 4. Now we come to second figure. In the second figure, we have to find whether the shaded region really represent 1 by 2 of the figure. So when we say 1 by 2, we mean that the figure has been divided into two parts, two equal parts. Here, even though the figure has been divided into two equal parts, but they are not equal. Here, this is a triangular shaped part and this is a trapezium shaped part. So we can say that the shaded region doesn't represent 1 by 2. So this is also wrong. Here also the shaded region doesn't represent 1 by 2. Similarly, when we come to third figure is a circle and the figure has been divided into 4 parts. Though the figure has been divided into 4 parts, but they are unequal parts because this region is very small as compared to the rest 3 region. So this also doesn't represent 3 by 4. So this also doesn't represent, it is wrong. So this also doesn't represent 3 by 4. So student, as you know, the periodic test is going to be held from 9th of August. So we will start revision after 25th. So till then, stay home, stay safe.